In a peaceful riverside village, where the morning sun casts golden rays across the tiled rooftops and the gentle breeze carries the fragrance of wildflowers, lived four remarkable cats. More than friends, they were a family bound by laughter and adventure. Each of these feline companions was unique, with quirks and charms that made them beloved by all who dwelled in the little village. Mao Vang, the golden cat, was a beacon of joy. His fur shimmered like sunrise, and his spirit was as radiant as the dawn itself. No day passed without him singing his heart out, his voice rolling through the narrow lanes and echoing over the river. Whether it was a silly tune or a heartfelt melody, his songs filled the air with happiness, coaxing smiles from even the sleepiest villagers. Mao Vang was the one who could turn any moment into a festival, his laughter bright and contagious. Then there was Mao Quang, the tabby cat, whose stripes seemed woven from mischief. His eyes sparkled with playful schemes, and his paws were always ready for trouble. Not the harmful kind, but the kind that brought surprise and delight. If a hat went missing or a slipper appeared atop the fence, you could bet Mao Quang was behind it. His antics kept everyone guessing, and his knack for pranks was matched only by his boundless energy. Mao Trang, the white cat, was gentle and soft-spoken, with a heart as big as the river itself. He loved nothing more than good food and good company, especially when it came to the local delicacy, dried fish. His love for snacks was legendary, and his innocent longing for treats often led him into comical situations. Yet, his kindness warmed the hearts of all, and his contented purrs were like lullabies in the quiet hours. Mao Den, the mysterious black cat, was the enigma of the group. With sleek fur and thoughtful eyes, he carried himself with an air of seriousness, as if guarding ancient secrets. Yet, beneath his stoic facade, Mao Den was a playful soul. If someone laughed, he could not resist joining in, his deep chuckle rumbling like distant thunder. His attempts at composure rarely lasted, and his laughter was a delight that brought balance to the group's lively spirit. One bright morning, as the sky blushed pink and the village stirred to life, the four cats awoke with a sense of adventure tingling in their whiskers. The Cho, the bustling marketplace on the village's edge, was alive with chatter and color. Stalls overflowed with fresh vegetables, fragrant herbs, and, most tantalizingly for the cats, piles of gleaming fish and dried delicacies. The air was thick with possibility, and the cats knew this was the perfect stage for mischief and merriment. As they approached the marketplace, Mao Vang's eyes gleamed with inspiration. He leapt onto a cart stacked high with vegetables, perched atop a pile of green beans, and puffed out his chest. Clearing his throat, he called out in his most theatrical voice, "Fresh fish here! Fresh fish for all!" His meows mingled with the bustle, and soon, the curious crowd gathered around, their laughter rising as they realized it was the cheerful golden cat playing merchant. Mao Vang waved his tail, bowing to his audience, delighted by the joy he had stirred. Not to be outdone, Mao Quang spotted a bunch of bananas hanging beside a fruit stand. With a wicked grin, he seized a banana and twirled it through the air, launching into an impromptu dance right in the market square. His moves were wild and silly, a strange blend of feline agility and utter absurdity. And soon the village ducklings, always eager for fun, waddled over to join the spectacle. They flapped their wings and quacked in rhythm, forming a comical chorus line. Mao Quang spun, the banana high above his head, and the ducks marched alongside, quacking cap cap in time, dissolving the crowd into fits of giggles. Meanwhile, Mao Trang found his way to the fish stall, drawn by the irresistible aroma of dried fish. Eyes wide with anticipation, he crept closer, his nose twitching and his belly rumbling. The rattan basket overflowing with golden fillets seemed to beckon him. With practiced stealth, he settled beside the basket, his gaze fixed lovingly on the prize. But just as he reached out a tentative paw, the vendor, a sharp-eyed woman with a heart of gold, spotted him. With a gentle shoo, she sent Mao Trang scampering back, his hopes dashed, but his spirit intact. He sat nearby, clutching his belly, which let out a loud, plaintive "Oak, oak." The sound was so earnest and forlorn that everyone nearby burst into laughter, their fondness for the white cat growing deeper with every rumble of his stomach. Mao Den, ever the dignified guardian, took up his post at the entrance to the market. He stood tall, chest out, tail straight, scanning the crowd as if protecting the day's festivities from troublemakers. His stern expression and precise stance were almost comical, given the chaos unfolding around him. Yet, as fate would have it, a sudden gust of wind swept through the square, catching Mao Den's favorite cap and sending it tumbling down the street. Without hesitation, he dashed after it, legs pumping, eyes fixed on the runaway hat. In his haste, he tripped over a stray basket and tumbled head over heels, landing squarely in the center of the street. For a moment, silence reigned, and then laughter erupted, the villagers charmed by the black cat's clumsy chase. As the morning wore on, the four cats regrouped beneath the shade of a sprawling banyan tree, their hearts light with joy and their fur ruffled from adventure. Around them, the market buzzed with stories of the cats' antics. Shoppers traded tales, vendors smiled, and children reenacted the banana dance, their voices echoing with delight. The cats, basking in the glow of shared laughter, felt the warmth of community wrap around them like a soft blanket. Mao Vang, ever the leader, leapt atop a barrel and raised his paw high. "We are not just cats," he declared, his voice ringing clear and proud. "We are artists of happiness." His words swept through the marketplace, resonating with everyone who heard them. Inspired, the four cats joined together, letting out a mighty mew momseniki that rolled like thunder through the village, a chorus of pure, unbridled joy. The villagers cheered, and the cats bounded off, weaving through the stalls and leaping over baskets, their laughter trailing behind them like the scent of spring. From that day forward, the four cats were celebrated not just as mischievous tricksters, but as the heart of the village, bringers of joy who transformed ordinary mornings into unforgettable memories. Their adventures did not end there. Each day brought new opportunities for fun, and the cats seized them eagerly, always with a sense of wonder and camaraderie. Sometimes they would stage impromptu performances for the children, Mao Vong leading a chorus while Mao Kuang played the jester, Mao Trang acting out the part of a hungry chef, and Mao Den inevitably drawn into the merriment, playing the role of the stern judge who always broke character with laughter. There were days when rain pattered gently on the rooftops, and the cats would huddle together beneath the eaves, sharing stories and dreams. Mao Vang would sing soft lullabies, weaving tales of distant lands and fantastic journeys. Mao Huang would invent new games, daring his friends to guess which paw hit a pebble or which shadow belonged to which cat. Mao Trang would prepare imaginary feasts, assigning everyone a dish to taste and praising their culinary prowess. Mao Den, with his deep voice and thoughtful manner, would narrate mysterious adventures, always ending with a twist that left everyone giggling. On festival days, the cats were the stars of the celebration. They donned ribbons and bells, their fur brushed to a shine, and paraded through the village to the delight of all. Mao Vang led the procession, his tail held high, while Mao Kuang darted in and out, playing tricks on the spectators. Mao Trang collected treats from every stall, his cheeks bulging with snacks, and Mao Den, ever the dignified one, posed for portraits with the children, his mask of seriousness slipping away as soon as the camera flashed. The villagers grew to cherish their feline friends, knowing that wherever the cats went, laughter and light followed. The market became a stage for their antics, and the riverbank a place for quiet reflection and friendship. Children learned to see the world through the cat's eyes, finding magic in everyday moments and joy in simple acts of kindness. Even the elders, who had seen many seasons come and go, found themselves smiling more often, their hearts warmed by the playful spirits of the four cats. As the seasons changed and the village blossomed, the bond between the cats grew stronger. They faced small trials, helped one another, and celebrated each victory with a song or a dance. Whether solving the mystery of the missing bell, comforting a friend after a scolding, or sharing the last piece of dried fish, the cats proved that happiness is best when shared, and that the greatest adventures are those spent together. At sunset, when the sky blazed with color and the river shimmered with light, the four cats would gather on the rooftop of the tallest house. From their perch, they watched the village settle into evening, the lights glowing softly in windows, and the laughter of the day lingering like a gentle breeze. Mao Vang would hum a tune, Mao Quang would chase his own tail, Mao Trong would munch contentedly on a treat, and Mao Den would gaze thoughtfully at the stars, his eyes reflecting the mysteries of the night. In those quiet moments, the cats knew they were part of something special, a tapestry of friendship, joy, and shared experience that made their village a brighter place. Their stories became legends, told and retold by parents to their children, and by children to their friends. The tale of Mao Vang's market performance, Mao Quang's banana dance, Mao Trang's longing for fish, and Mao Den's cap chase became more than anecdotes. They became symbols of the spirit that united the village. And so, life in the riverside village continued, woven through with laughter and love. The four cats, inseparable and ever curious, roamed the paths, explored every corner, and greeted every dawn with open hearts. They taught everyone that happiness is found not in grand gestures, but in the simple joys of companionship and play. As night fell and the stars danced above, the cats curled up together, their dreams full of new adventures and shared laughter. In the soft hush of evening, their purrs mingled with the sounds of the village, a gentle reminder that the greatest gift is the joy we bring to others. For in the end, it was not the tricks or the treats, not the songs or the dances that mattered most. It was the spirit of togetherness and the laughter that echoed through every street, turning each day into a celebration of life. And as the first light of morning touched the rooftops, the four cats awoke, ready to begin anew. With eager paws and playful hearts, they set out once more, knowing that wherever they went, happiness would surely follow. Thus, the riverside village remained a place of wonder, its days brightened by the adventures of Mao Vang, Mao Quang, Mao Trang, and Mao Den, the artists of happiness, the bringers of joy, and the beloved friends of all. In every corner, in every heart, their laughter lived on, a golden thread that bound the community together, reminding all that the simplest things, a song, a dance, a shared treat, a friendly chase, could fill the world with light and laughter. And so their story continued, ever unfolding, a testament to the magic of friendship and the endless possibilities of a day begun with a smile.